Ladies and gentlemen, on the last video, one of the comments was saying that you guys wanted to see another versus showdown, but you guys said you wanted to see elephants versus cavalry. So today we will see the difference between elephants and cavalry. Today we have 6 units of elephants. We have 4 units of these Indian war elephants and 2 units of the Indian armored elephants. And on the other side for the cav, I believe we have, I forget what faction, but we're using shot cav because these elephants are, although they are very good in melee, let's be honest, elephants, they're not really known for their melee capabilities. You know what elephants are known for? They're known for smashing holes into armies. And so going against them today, I chose a very, very good unit. I chose a very good spear unit at that. I chose Galatian noblemen. And guys, I chose Galatian noblemen because, like I just said, they are a very, very, very good unit. They are not a low tier unit by any means. So that's why I decided to choose them, so we can actually see how elephants fare against a very, very good unit, because we saw them absolutely massacre those naked warriors yesterday. And today, well, we are going to see them try to do their best to put some work on these Galatian noblemen. Now, one of the things about the Galatian noblemen is they do have a javelin capability. So while most of them are just rushing straight into melee here, they do have a javelin capability, so watch out for that every now and then, along with the archers on top of the armored elephants doing their best to put down as many kills as possible. These elephants are already getting to work, but as you can see, one elephant has already dropped that got caught out in the middle of the big melee battle. One unit has already shattered, another unit routing there. So we are already starting to see units drop for the noblemen, the Galatian noblemen. So yeah, very, very good start for the elephants, but as you can see, elephants are starting to drop. Spears are a very, very good counter against elephants, ladies and gentlemen. Spears are going to do an absolute godsend against elephants, just as they do against cav. But again, that's why I chose them, because in an actual battle scenario, you guys are going to be seeing a lot of spearmen used against these elephants to take them down. So, elephants are really starting to drop over here. These Indian war elephants starting to get absolutely massacred on this far flank over here, but they are putting down a decent amount of casualties. As you can see here, a couple units have already shattered. 109, 109, 108, 117, 95, 67, 89, 70, 112, 98, 104, 82, 40. So as you can see, they are definitely putting down a lot of casualties. You can see the casualties mounting up over here from the armored elephants. But from the normal African Indian elephants, they aren't really doing too much. I mean, the Indian elephants are still putting down a little bit of damage, but they have a lot less hit points and a lot less attack damage than these Indian armored elephants, who are in turn just, well, doing this to people, as you will watch right here. That. Just stepping on people. Just throwing them around, stepping on them, doing all sorts of things to these poor soldiers. But yeah, the elephants are definitely a very, very good shock unit to use, and if you leave them in prolonged melee, they will be very good. Now, one of the biggest counters to elephants, like I've just said, is spears. Spears are a very, very good counter to these elephants, and another very good counter to these elephants are javelins, which you are now seeing used by this Galatian nobleman unit back here. I don't know if you saw them get thrown, but a couple javelins did get thrown in the direction of these elephants, dealing a decent amount of damage. Projectiles are very, very good against them. As you see, there you go, a nice volley into the side of those elephants, actually killing an entire elephant there. And that's just how good these the projectiles are against elephants. Elephants cannot really do too much about the projectiles. They just have to continue to throw men around just like that. And one of the best ways to counter them is going to be spears and some sort of airborne missile. So yeah, keep that in mind if you guys do come across elephants, to make sure you guys use those things. A combination of those things is always the best. One or the other is okay, but I mean, you can always do better with 2, right? And you can see javelins still just flying in at these elephants as these elephants pull back and try to do another charge back in. But yeah, look at that. Javelins cutting down another elephant. Absolutely tragic. Another elephant goes down from javelins. And so, yeah, I would say that the elephants did a decent job here against these Galatian noblemen. Definitely a decent amount dead, but did it do enough to justify using them over a unit that costs less? but is a shot cav unit. We'll see. We will see. Because shot cav, as we all know, is very, very good. And just like these elephants, I'm not going to pull them back, charge them back in, pull them back, charge them back in, which is, I understand that's how you're supposed to use shot cav, but I'm going to leave them in prolonged melee just like I did with these elephants. So yeah, guys, after a costly enemy victory, we will see how the shot cav fares against the against these Galatian noblemen here in just a second. Alrighty, guys, and for the shot cav portion of this video, I am bringing out the Pontic Royal Cavalry, a unit that we have not seen yet on this channel. In over a year of filming on this channel, we have not seen this unit yet, which is very, very surprising. But the Pontic Royal Cavalry, very heavy shot cav coming out. I believe it is 1100 or 1200 gold per unit, so about 400 gold less than the average elephant. It is about 1,000 gold less than the Indian. Oh my goodness, the Indian armored elephants. So yeah, we'll see how these guys fare. Very, very sick looking horses, by the way. Absolutely sick. But yeah, let's follow a unit in with a charge here, huh? Let's follow a unit in. Let's see. Let's see this beautiful charge on these poor Galatians. And wham! Beautiful. And you can see the absolute devastation that a shot cav charge has on a formation. Not a lot of these guys are going to be dead from that charge. Only 4 of them really dying from that. But look at that unit disruption. That is why you want to use shot cav. And look at this. It is happening everywhere. Entire units just getting flattened from that initial charge. So very, very good initial charge from the shot cav, just like you would expect. But yeah, that's really where the shot cav is going to beat the African elephants, is in that initial charge. Of course, the African, or oh my gosh, I keep saying African elephants. It's Indian elephants. Indian elephants. I'm sorry, but Indian elephants, they are going to, of course, have that initial trample, that initial charge. But where the cav goes better than those elephants is that the elephants will push so deep that they will get surrounded and killed immediately. Now, the thing about the this Royal Cavalry, the shot cav, is it will hit the unit like a wave. So imagine one big wave hitting the units all at once, and it is going to knock down the entire unit, not leaving any cav really stranded anywhere. So that's going to be the biggest difference between this cavalry and the elephants. Another thing is that the elephants are, of course, going to have a lot better melee damage. They are going to be able to stay in that prolonged melee and pick up a kill on an entire unit. Whereas this cavalry, as it is shot cav and not melee cav, is going to struggle a little bit more to do the same thing. As you can see here, they are going for a bit of a surround maneuver, but is it going to work? In all actuality, think about it that way. Is this going to work? Now with elephants, if you had one unit of elephant, you're in a really big battle, and you want to surround a unit with an elephant, yeah, it's going to absolutely massacre that unit, right? But this shot cav, it's doing its best on its own. Shot cav is not really going to be the go-to unit that you want to use completely on its own. Shot cav is definitely going to want to be accompanied by another unit, like by a melee unit or something, to help, how would I put this? To help fight. So like you do that big shock, you pull them out, infantry goes in, their unit's disrupted, your infantry has a lot better chance of winning that battle now. Whereas this cav, I mean, they're doing their best to cut down these units, but they are going to be getting slaughtered in many of the cases up front here. Especially by spears like this, this cav stands almost no chance at winning this battle. But they are definitely trying their best to win across the front. You see, they do have these short swords that they do pull out. No shields though. No shields. Actually, I think they do have shields. Do they? No, they don't. Huh, I thought that they did. But anyways, yeah, guys. Yeah, they do have shields. Look at that, back there. Anyways, I would definitely say that in a normal battle scenario, I personally would like the cav a lot better, the shot cav, because the shot cav is going to be able to move a lot faster. Shot cav is more mobile, it's more versatile. You guys aren't really going to be leaving your cav in prolonged melee combat anyways. So the elephants, although they are very deadly, very good, they also tend to cost way more. And if you guys are playing this in a campaign or even in a multiplayer battle scenario, you guys are not going to want to have this kind of a money burden on you of having elephants. You're going to want shock cav instead, because shock cav will be about 400 to even 1,000 gold less for top tier shock cav, which is going to do just as good, if not better, at that initial charge. But of course, like I said before, its melee value will drop off, but that's just because of the price. Just little stuff like that is going to mean a major difference for you when you guys make your decision on shock cav versus elephants. So, if you guys did enjoy this video and would like to see more like it in the future, of course, let me know in the comment section down below. Hit that like and sub button. And in total, I would definitely say, guys, go with shock cav. Shock cav will outbeat elephants almost every single time in my book. The only difference is price, and that goes in favor of the Royal Cavalry, and melee goes in favor of elephants. The shock factor definitely goes in favor of the cavalry. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy and would like to see more in the future, of course, let me know in the comment section down below. Hit that like and sub button. Also, guys, linked in the description down below is my Discord and Twitch, so make sure you guys go follow both of those. Come join the Discord channel. We talk a lot in there, get together for some events, stuff like that. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace.